E to the T, T, Y, I'm petty. Yeah, yeah, I'm petty. P, E to the T, T, Y.
Hey my petty besties, welcome back to my channel. And I know today's video is really up close. We're so close. Like, you might as well be a part of my aura. Like, y'all all up in my eyebrows. Like, I'm gonna try to back up. Really, back up. You're getting really disrespectful right now. But today's video is gonna be an updated brow tutorial because, I mean, since the beginning of time, since I've been doing my eyebrows, people have been asking about my eyebrows. So, brow powder that I use is the Ruby Kisses, or the RK by Kiss. Hello, I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. This is the brow powder that I use. I use it in the shade dark brown. This is definitely not dark brown. Like, this is like, you know. And yes, I know it's dirty. I know. Do not come for me. Do not do it. Oh, girl. Like, you can see every tiny speck of imperfection that I have. But speaking of RK, I'm going to use my Ruby Kisses brow brush. One end is like this. The other one is like this. Just like your standard Anastasia brow brush. And I'm also going to use my Morphe M432. I'm going to give y'all like my standard everyday concealer. I also use just a fluffy blending brush to do my brows as well, to blend the concealer. Because girl, don't nobody want no harsh concealer lines. Give me 1 second. Alright y'all, so we are back with my 50mm lens. So the 50mm, girl, on to doing the brows. So the first thing that I do is brush my brows up to the side and down. My brows technically grow in this shape already. I just have like excess hairs, like a few right here, that I have to shave off. But for the most part, my brows go just like this. So I don't have to do much to my brows to shape them or arch them. So I take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. Is this the shade Toffee, girl? This ain't even Toffee, girl. I take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. And I take my Morphe 432 brush. This is gonna be real awkward because I am so up close. This is gonna be real awkward because I am so up close. This is gonna be real awkward because I am so up close. What did I even just say? Let me get back to the video. Do I even want to look in the mirror, or do I want to just look at my viewfinder? Squeeze out a little bit and I wipe it onto my 432. Now, as you can see, this is a flat brush at the top. Straight edge. It's stiff and dense. That is the type of brush that you need. I take it and I go under my brow and I outline it. What I do is I take it, make sure the point meets the middle of my nose. I do this on both sides just to make sure that they both meet up the way I want them to meet up. Your brows should not start any closer in than the side of your nostril. If they do, they're too close together. And now I take it on this side. Now typically, depending upon the day, I may do this with more concealer or less concealer. On some days I just use concealer. I don't add any brow product or anything like that. Like, I don't fill my brows in. I just do that to emphasize my brows a little bit. Like, comment down below, my eyebrows are almost like seasonal. Like, certain times of the year my eyebrows get really thin. And I don't mean thin as in width. I mean thin as in the density of my brow hairs. By the way, I'm just blending this concealer down. If I'm doing an eye look, however, I'll prime my eyes first, and then I'll take a thinner concealer, or if I'm doing a dark look, I'll take a thicker, more matte concealer. And I put it all over the lid, as well as take this and outline the under part of my brows. I could show you all both scenarios, but girl look, that'll be too much now. So another thing I do, I take the brush and I wipe up in the middle. Move it over a little bit. Move it over a little bit. And depending upon how it looks, if one comes down a little bit further than the other one, I'll fix that. Take it like this. Then I'll take my fluffy brush. This is pretty much one of the only brushes I use for my brows to blend it. Unless this brush is dirty, I'll use another one. But take that and blend the center. This concealer under the bottom, I let it sit longer just to emphasize the brow. But the concealer on the top, girl, it is blended right away. We do not let that sit. That is how you get that cast around your brows. That halo, that's what they call it. I do not use this pomade. It's gonna have your eyebrows looking greasy, you're gonna look crazy, and it's not gonna hold anything at all. I take this shade right here, and I don't just use that whenever I'm wearing like blonde or colored hair. I use it all the time because it gives you a more natural gradient. I use this on the inner corner of my eyebrows. I fill it in a little bit on the tails, but I use the darker shade to fill in my hair again. So I'm gonna take the brush and I'm gonna sweep it sideways. And let me see if I can show y'all that. By the way, that brow kit, I don't know if y'all can tell, but it has a lot of fallout. It is Fallout City. Take it like this. I'm just brushing it, sweeping it sideways into my brow. Except for that part. Ignore that. And you can do it until you get the effect that you want. I obviously do not leave my brows like this because I would look crazy. Take that. Just fill it in. I try to keep a nice straight edge because that's how I like my brows typically. And when you do that, when you make sure that you're neat when filling in your brows, that's why I like a stiff, flat brush. If you do that, you will not even have to line the upper part of your brows unless you just feel like doing that. Oh. Pro tip. Do not do your eyebrows past this point. Take it from the bottom of your nose to the corner side of your eye. If your if your brow tail goes past that point, you're canceled. Then I go back and I do that on the front of my brows. See how that just diffused that right there? Now, if you're looking for a more natural look, you can do this. Blend the concealer and go about your day. Or you can do this like I do. Because technically, when I don't have makeup on, I'll probably have like a little bit of concealer under my brows. Just to be perfectly honest with you all. Because I like to emphasize my brows. Typically because I have hyperpigmentation around my eye area. So it's like, even if my brows look 100% good, they cleanly shaped and everything, or they just waxed and they look fire, it's still going to be a little bit hard for you to see them. If they were like, tomorrow you got to pick one part of your face to do makeup on and you can't do it on any other part of your face, I say brows and keep it moving. So next we're going to take the darker shade in the eyebrow kit. And I'm going to take hair-like strokes going upwards. I'm also going to, you know, fill it in as well. Ooh. I did that. And that, girl, is how I do my brows. You can always take excess on your brush and clean up a little bit around your brows. You don't have to do anything drastic. Today I'm not in the mood to outline my brows like that. I'm lying. I'm definitely lying. On camera it looks really good, but in person I feel like I messed it up a little bit. Then I blend. Blend away, blend away. I don't try to blend too much on the edges of the brows simply because I like that look. Here's before. Here's after. Before. This is after. You see it. Do you see it? Thumbnail. So I'm gonna do my other brow and come back on camera for y'all. Your brows are sisters, not twins. Not twins. Okay. They don't have twin telepathy. They can't tell you, hey, line me here at this exact coordinate to match up. They can't tell you that, girl. So if your brows do not look exactly the same, which even mine don't, but if you like this video, if you want more videos like this, if you have anything like a suggestion for me to do a video about, let me know in the comment section down below, or you can message me on my social media. My Instagram is @inspirationalmotivation, spelled exactly how it's supposed to sound. My Twitter is YoungPocahontas, P0CA instead of POCA. And my Snapchat is Inspired by Motive, MOTIV. So, I love y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll definitely see y'all in the next video. Queen Petty Seam tuning out.